First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and today's starter, Joe Musgrove. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hit in the air, right field. Ornelas. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, J.D. Martinez.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Merrill on his way over, makes the catch for the out. And now J.D. Martinez. Martinez went deep in his most recent game. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Martinez, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone. Back here at Petco Park, today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias. Yeah, that's fouled off. Arise gets his lead at first with nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1.
He's out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Merrill launched a homer in his most recent game. Next offering is downstairs. And another ball. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Musgrove back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Merrill balls it in, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Griffin Conine. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Over to first, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Dane Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's to third. Iglesias fires over to first. Out number 3. Bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Cronenworth matched a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Back there. And out of here. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Swinging a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He'll do it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Forrest Wall, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Center field. Myers under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Eggy Rosario. That's in there. Strike 1. The other way, Norby. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Missed inside with the curve.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Wall. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Now, Xavier Edwards.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Runner takes off. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Inside, ball one.
And there's
Ball
a ball.
2-2 the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next
3 and
offering
2.
misses, and it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So as we go to the last of the third. And now right fielder, Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arraez stands in. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Double play ball to second. Here's Edwards for 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Back here in San Diego, J.D. Martinez stands in.
J.D. Martinez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. On the run, throw to first.
Got him.
It's there, and that's a great play. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1.
Tristan Casas.
Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but
Outside,
he gets
that's a ball.
soft contact and he gets outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. And a pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, 195 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. That one's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Luis Campusano now at the plate. They say you win.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. Cronenworth stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Stowers gets under it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Musgrove back to work. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Java Joe with the strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. Ball one there.
Ball one.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
The shortstop takes the ball. Strike 3, and Java Joe gets his 2nd punch out of the game. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And forget it. He circles the bases. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 3-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Last half of and we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Myers puts it away, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Forrest Wall. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Padres trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Norby makes the play. 2 down. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Arrives in the box again. Takes a strike. And that's down and away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Arrives around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Iglesias at second with 2 down. And that one popped in the air left field. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 runs. Back here at Petco Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, J.D. Martinez. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Martinez will expand his zone a little bit now with 1 strike, but not a lot.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Robert Suarez appears to be getting loose. Marinaccio getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And that skips in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Both 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill puts it away for the out. And the Padres manager. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Conine at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Campusano collects, fires to first, in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Grounds one to short. Edwards throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field. The weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Calvin Fauché, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Cronenworth runs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Fauché winds and deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Stowers takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. And now, Forrest Wall. And a base hit up the middle. And now first and second with 2 outs. So up next, Eggy Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy driving.
Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
That one well upstairs. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. And now Graham Pauley. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now for the Marlins, Liam Hicks. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side, Arise. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Luis Arraez.
Just missed.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitchers.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it falls. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Pretty good pitch. Tried to front door the breaking ball. Didn't put a great swing on it either, but he found just enough of the bat to get himself a knock.
Next offering misses down and away. Next one misses. 2-1. Arise on third. Iglesias at first with no outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
3 balls.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Flares one into right. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. Not in time. He's got a double.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now
Pitching for the Marlins.
and here is Luis Campusano. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. And at first, Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Just missed. That's in there. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bogarts, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Bogarts into second.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Towards first. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning. And it's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first? This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And first offering is fouled off. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. And that's outside. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2 outs. That one at triple digits. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left, down the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Left field, Stowers settles under it, and there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Ornelas in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
The Padres up big in this one. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up. Edwards. 2 away now. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt. And a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
JD Martinez stands in. Fastball for a strike. And now the count is even. Outside.
1 strike.
And that one sliced foul.
We got full count.
That one misses.
Ball 4, pitches
So a
down.
leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Casas in the box now.
0-1.
No balls and a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit,
No
and
ball,
not an
2
easy
strikes.
one to throw either.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Conine
Ball,
in the
that's
box
up there.
now as he leaves that one up high.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Martinez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That
2-0.
misses. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. And that one
1 ball,
missing
2
inside a
strikes.
sharp slider. Got it. And that'll do it. 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our